Hello, hello, crafty friends. Welcome to National Crafty Month. I was not trying to press live, but here I am. I'm live. I was trying to set up my cameras, but it um it hit go live. So here we are. Happy Tuesday. I'm excited to hang out with you. These National Crafting Month lives were scheduled for, we were going to be doing them a couple weeks, but life was lifing and my son made it to March Madness. So I went. So we've had a lot of traveling going on here at the Crafty Brick. So I had to postpone last week's lives, but I'm here this week. And I'm planning on doing lives for the next week straight. So it should be a really fun time. I've got some fun things lined up, different projects, uh, paper projects, which, I don't typically do, but I'm doing paper projects. Actually, hey, Chris, I was just about to say, Chris suggested maybe a paper project. So I'm stepping out of my comfort zone and doing a paper project. Um, I had to test it out yesterday to see if it was going to work because, like I said, I really don't do paper projects, but it was beautiful. I was so happy with the way it turned out last night. I'm like, oh, I can do every time I do one every now and then. I'm like, oh, maybe I can do paper projects. I don't know, but I'll be doing that this week. Actually, tomorrow, I'm going live with Shondell from the Craft Print, and she's like the paper crafting queen. So I'm sure mine's not going to look like hers, but I'm doing it and I think it's going to be really fun. So that's tomorrow. Tomorrow's live is actually going to be in the afternoon because we're going to do it after she gets off work. So it'll be 1:30 Pacific time, 4:30 Eastern time. So that will be tomorrow, paper craft. Today, what we're doing is we're making this little crafty vibes only. I created this a few months ago and I just put it in the store this past weekend. And I thought it might be fun to actually make it live. So we're going to open the kit, do some paint mixing, paint it, and put it all together. I think it's going to be cute. Hi, Kristen. Welcome. How you guys doing today on this chipper Tuesday morning? Let me get a Kleenex real quick. Sorry. My allergies are bugging me. Wait, I missed it. What is happening tomorrow? Tomorrow, I'm just going live with Shondell from the Craft Print tomorrow afternoon. So I'm going live every day, but there's a different project every day. Tomorrow, I'm doing a paper project. And Kristen, I believe you like paper crafts as well. So don't judge my paper crafting capabilities. They're low. They are low. I'm actually going live 2 times today because this morning we're making the Crafty Vibes only laser decor. And then this afternoon, we're doing the Crafty Challenge. So this afternoon at 3:30, my time, Pacific, 5:30 Central, 6:30 Eastern. That's this afternoon and evening. But right now, we are going to make a little laser project. We're going to do some painting and some gluing. And actually, I need my heat gun to speed up this gluing process. That mom with the laser, hey girl, hey. How are you? How are all of you doing? I feel like I haven't been live for like a little while. You just got the notification? Woohoo! Glad those notifications work. I am excited to have y'all with me today. Let me add my other camera to the mix and let me turn on. I'm trying to film the whole process with my iPad so that I could post it later. But I always forget to hit record. It's a problem. All right, let's see. Add this other camera. to the show. Where is my mouse? There it is. What? It's National Crafting Month. Yes, it is. March is National Crafting Month. Last year, I did lives every single day for the entire month. It was wild. This year, I thought I'm going to reel it in just a bit because that was a lot. It was a lot of lives. So I'm just doing a week. I did from 30 days to like 8. So this is my my kit, the Crafty Vibes Only. So this is what we're making today. You get a whole month and you missed it. Girl, how did you miss it? It's our month. So when you open it, it's got a color mixing chart. We're going to mix some colors today. And then on the back, it's also got how to assemble. And then you open it up and it's got everything you need to make this little project. Got some glue, a little paint tray. You know what? Someone purchased this the other day and I forgot to send them the paint tray. So I will have to send that out to you. It's got paint brushes, 2 sizes, all the little materials. The 2 cameras, I actually have my phone set up on a tripod, and then I'm also on my computer. And I'm using I'm not using StreamYard. I'm using Restream in order to show both of them at the same time. I have been busy, Nanette. Oh my gosh, it's been kind of wild. Hey, Rosalind. So we've got all the supplies here. Hopefully this view is good. This angle is good. Let me open up our pieces here. It's got a lot of little pieces because all of these vibes only, those are all little cutouts, but they're so perfect. I love my XTool Laser. It is so amazing. Although I love my WeCreate as well. I cut this one first on my WeCreate, but then I got an XTool, so I've been using that. And you know what? While I'm sitting here chatting, y'all know I'm bad about painting, so let me put on my apron. I don't want to get paint on myself, so let's put on my apron, my Thanksgiving apron. Yeah, it's really easy, that Mom with the Laser. If you're using the streaming software, then you can add multiple cameras. Hi, Crafting on a Dime with Shay. You guys can get this. It is in the store now. I just actually put it in last weekend, but I thought it would be fun to make it here live. And you know what? Let me put the link for it in the chat because I don't think it's, I mean, it is in the store, but I don't think I put it like in its own little space so that it's easy to find. So let me put this in the chat. It is in the description of the video though. Actually, let me add it as a QR code. And that would just be simple, I believe. Crafty Vibes Only. Okay, so let's show that. So it's up in the QR code is up there. And then I also put it in the chat and I will pin that so you guys can see it. We're gonna do some color mixing today. We're gonna follow some of the recipes that are on here. I couldn't decide, so I did red, you know, my red and pink because that's what I love. The red and the mauve are my colors. But I want to do something different today, so I wanted to see what do you guys think. So we've got the basic colors here that we can mix. I'm leaning towards maybe like purple, shades of purple, or possibly like a navy. I don't even have navy on my color mixing chart, but I feel like we could figure it out. Like shades of blue, or should we do maybe like an Easter type, like pastel theme. Let me know what you guys think. You promised to behave. Do you, Kristen? I don't know. Do I trust you? I think today, we can't go wrong today, right? I don't think so. So let's set out all of our pieces. Purple and light purple. Of course, Nanette says purple and light purple. But that was kind of what I was thinking. I was like, purple and light purple would be cute. Shay said pink. I knew Shay would say pink. Shades of pink. All right, let me tape this down. Let's see what else y'all are thinking, and then we'll go with it. Purple is Easter. Okay, that's true. I like when I'm dealing with these teeny little letters. I'm going to show you guys what I prefer to do. Instead of holding each of those letters in my hand, I like to get a piece of tape, tape it down the end, and then put it down on the other end. So I have a strip of tape here, and then I'm just going to put these letters on here. And for some reason, I just like to have them in order. So it just makes it so much easier when you're painting little things so that they're not shifting. Your hand isn't getting filthy from painting. And it's just easier. I always do this. If it's purple, I will definitely behave. Okay. All right. Well, if Kristen's going to behave, then we'll go with purple. If it's not purple, I won't behave. Oh my gosh, we got some rowdy people in here today. Not going to behave based on the color options. Shay, I'm sorry. I was thinking pink, but since I already did kind of some pink in mine, I was wanting to just shift to another color. So I'm going to go ahead and go with the purple. Okay. And these are big, but I'm just going to put them on there anyway. Okay. And it's also got the score lines so that you can see where to glue them. All right, we're going with shades of purple. And we need these little pieces. Actually, let me get this heart in here too. Okay. I might have to add one more piece of tape for, oh, I just threw in an extra a little piece that shouldn't even been in there. All right, we got our little color sheet here. Let's do some purple mixing. Oh, and I think we purple lovers gotta stick together. She said go with pink. I want to see Kristen show out. Kristen showing out is trouble for me though. She's going to be telling me to do all this crazy stuff. Let me get some water so that I'll be able to clean my brush. Hold on a sec. All right, got some water. All right, purple it is. Purple it is. All right, this one's, do I even have an open red? I don't know why. Oh, I have an open red, so I don't need to open this brand new one. I don't have, do I have an open yellow? Let's see. That's a million years old. Do I have an open blue? I do not. Okay, so I've got to open a few. Oh, well. Why can't, oh, there's the little thing that makes it easy to open. And this one. All righty. Now, we're going to do some dark purple, some light purple, and white. I think that is the color scheme. So we're going to get, whoa, what is that? It's a little liquid. I've actually never seen my paint do that. Maybe let's shake it up a bit. That's better. All right, we got some purple. And we'll do some red. All right, so our directions say 1 to 1, purple to red. And I'm just gonna get a popsicle stick to do the mixing. I don't feel like doing it with the paintbrush. Mix it on up, get us some purple. All right, nice, nice, looking good. Let's try and bring all that blue in there. All right, I like this purple color. So this will be our dark purple. And then we'll do a lighter, a little lilac purple. All right. And then we got 1 to 1 to 2. So we've got some red. We've got some blue. So that's our 1 to 1. 1 to 1-ish, because I mean, I'm trying to measure, I don't know. And then we're going to do some white, more white, to get our lilac. All right. I love the color mixing chart. So you guys can do all your colors on here and get some different combinations. All right, oh yeah, lilac. It's already coming through beautifully. So we got our dark purple and we got our light purple. Nice. Oh, this is gonna be pretty, y'all. It's gonna be pretty. Color mixing is fun. I don't paint I enjoy painting, but I never paint. I would like to paint more often. I should try and add that into my life. I'm telling you, I feel like in another life, I was an artist. Like, I feel like I'd like to be somebody that can draw, somebody that can paint. I'm not really that somebody, but I appreciate the people that are. And sometimes I wish I was. Can never go wrong with purple, I suppose. Okay, so let's see what our backdrop is. I think our backdrop is going to be light purple. And actually, we don't paint both of these arches. They are just, one is just to have a little more depth because it goes like this. And then this little one sits in there. So it's just for the depth. So you only need to paint one of the arches. One stays light or one stays unfinished. So I'm thinking maybe light purple and then dark purple. Oh no, that needs to be dark. Or should the background be white and then dark purple, light purple? Let me know what this should be. I'm gonna go ahead and do this dark purple and light purple. You let me know if this backdrop should be white or dark purple, and then we'll go from there. That one stays regular. This one is dark purple. Ooh, this is a pretty purple, y'all. So y'all need to help me decide that backdrop. Hi, Corey. Right on time. We're just starting. But I do need your advice. What should that backdrop be? Light purple background. But Kristen, I'm doing the small arch light purple. So that's going to be touching the background. So the background either needs to be white or it needs to be a dark purple. Oh, I already messed up, Kristen. The delay, I already started with the dark purple. Sorry for that lag in communication. Okay. Now we'll do some light purple on this light one. This is going to be cute, and I'm not even a purple girly, but it's cute. Okay. Oh, so do the small arch white. Oh, but you know what? I'll do the back. I'll do the back. Okay, so you think the backdrop should, okay, that's what we're doing. So I'm just gonna flip it over. Let's see, can I flip it over? Now that I got paint on the back. But you know what? I'll just add more white. I'll just add more white. It'll just even be like another shade of purple. That's what we'll do. Let me finish this. And then I'm gonna go over it with some white. That's what we'll do. Sorry, there's a lag in my communication. That's right though. We're gonna make it work. Oh, we want a medium purple. Okay. I think this one could even work with this white. You can send that one to you. You know what? I already was thinking that I should give this away to one of y'all because I'm really not a purple girly. So I think we'll be doing a giveaway this episode. So I was like, I need to give this to somebody that's going to appreciate it. Because that, I mean, not that I'm anti-purple, but this goes with absolutely nothing in my place. Absolutely nothing. Okay, I think we're good here. I might go over it with another white when it dries and make it even lighter. But it is lighter than what our lilac is. Kristen, I didn't say I was going to give it to her. I said it will be open to one of y'all purple girlies. All right. Now, so what did we say? We said we were doing light purple for the backdrop. So then are we doing, for the letters, are we going to do white or dark purple? All right, Court. I got so many purple people here. Purple people eaters. Okay, I'm going to pause and wait so that we can like be on the same page with what colors we're doing. Because there's a delay and I want to do what y'all want to do. Okay, so here's what we got so far. We got dark purple and light purple. Right, Nanette, don't put that energy in the universe. You could win. You could win. All right. And then we need to figure out what this background is going to do. Dang it, why is hold on, let me plug my computer in. How am I like already low? Luckily I have my charger here. Okay, letters dark purple. Hi, Carol Creations. Yay, new subscriber. Welcome to the Crafty Crew. We are making this today. We're making a Crafty Vibes only laser kit that I created. So I wanted to make it live today. That's what I'm trying to figure out. What do we do in the background? So I was thinking maybe light purple for the background. Okay, maybe white background letter. Okay, letters dark purple. I can get with that. Accents light purple. Okay. All right, I can get with that. All right, so let's do white background, dark letters. Hello, Terry Hunt. Okay. Background white, letters dark, accents light. I like it, I like it. So let's do this white background. This is going to be really cute. So the kit comes with everything here. So you open it up and you can start painting. The white is a very good option because it shows our score lines so nicely still. Most colors will, but this white is really going to show it. So we know exactly where to glue our pieces. I think I like the paintbrush, but I feel like I'd rather use a sponge for this big section. So you might feel the same. So you might want to use one of your sponges at home for this just because it's a big space. The sponge just is easier. But it doesn't come with a sponge. It comes with the paintbrushes, which are perfect. And you could still do it with the paintbrush. I'm just going to switch to the sponge. The lighter color background will be easier to see where to place the letters. Exactly. Exactly, Kristen. Yeah, I really wanted to make sure that the engraved or score lines were there so that it would be easy to see where to place the letters, because I know that always stresses me out. Like, I don't want them to be off. I want them to be exactly where they're supposed to be. Yeah, sponge for the win for this big section. I don't like the sponge as much for the little ones, but I mean, I like the brush for the little spots, but I do like the sponge for the big section. But most of y'all have a sponge, so I think you'll still be fine. Or a baby wipe to give it that washed out look. See, I'm glad that I'm sticking with what Kristen wanted to make today, because if I wasn't, her ideas would be even different than what they are now. You know, Kristen's always full of ideas. Getting the party going. Okay. That would be cute though. The washed out look. All right, now we're going to do dark purple for the letters. This dark purple is really pretty. And actually, I'm going to do the small brush for the letters. I think it will be easier. So it's got two different size brushes. So it's got this really thin one and then a little wider one that's easier to do the thicker pieces. Brings that color out. But I think for the light, or for the small letters, this little one will be nice. Yep, perfect. So smooth and simple. Oh, this is going to be cute against that white backdrop. Good thinking. Hi, Denzel. Welcome. We're just doing some paint mixing, some painting, and we're going to be gluing together our little Crafty Vibes Only kit. Yeah, this one is so easy. Trying to eat a little lunch, even though my stomach hurts. It's looking. Oh, back in the classroom. You got to work. Hope your stomach feels better, Nanette. Kaya was home from school yesterday because her stomach wasn't feeling great. But she went back today. She said there's a lot of flu going around with her friends. And she was asking me to get her Starbucks, talking about it would make her feel better. Like, I'm not going to get you Starbucks. But she obviously didn't feel that bad because she decided to drive to Starbucks and get some. She like sent me like a sad face picture. Starbucks would make me feel better, Mom. Would it, Kaya? Your $6 Starbucks will make you feel better? I said no. I'm the mean mom. I said no. Came across my channel. It has the peekaboo wine glass with the ladybug. Oh, I love that one. I haven't done a peekaboo glass in a long time. Those are such fun projects. Have you made one yet, Carol? They're so cute. I made a lot of them. I made them for all the holidays. And I think that one was for Valentine's Day, the ladybug one. Right? That's a no. And her face was so sad in the picture. It's like, I'm not going to get you Starbucks. Okay, so the heart. Let me see where the heart is. The heart is sitting against the backdrop. So I'm thinking dark purple for the big heart, light purple for the little heart, or should the little heart be white? So let me know. I'm definitely going to do dark purple for the big heart, but let me know if the little heart should be white or light purple. We'll do dark for the big heart. I really like these little paintbrushes. They're very nice. I think it's what you made during one of those craft summits. I did. I did do that in one of the craft summits. I think it might have been with Cricket Craft Fest. Why can't I remember her name? Abby. Abby with Cricket Craft Fest. I did that. I did a Thanksgiving one. I haven't done a summit in like a year, y'all. I see that they're still going on. I just needed a little break from them. But I think it is a great way to meet new people and meet new creators and find new ideas for projects. It's fun. Oh, a leopard. Oh, wait, leopard print peekaboo? That sounds really, really cute. I'm kind of obsessed with leopard. So I would love to see that picture. If you would maybe tag me if you're on social media or email it to me, Courtney@thecraftybrick.com. I would love to see your leopard peekaboo. That sounds super cute. The heart should match the arches. Okay, so heart should be light pink. So let's rinse this one. And we're doing light purple for the other heart. I'm telling you guys, this tape is a game changer. If you want to paint little pieces and not get your hands completely filthy. And you know, just having the piece shifting around in your hand is just annoying. So I've got, if you didn't see it, I have a piece of tape stuck to this paper that all of the pieces are stuck to. Super convenient. All right, and then what else we have is our scissors and our glue. Let's see. It's nice that this dries so quickly. So I'm just going to set this on here so we can get a visual. So we've got white backdrop, then we've got dark purple, and we've got light purple. And then we've got dark purple letters. Oh, I forgot my crafty. Oops. Let me get another piece of tape. Crafty is going to be purple, dark purple also. Okay. this dark purple. Okay, yeah, this is going to be cute. Dark purple against the white will be perfect. And then we just need to figure out what we're doing for the paintbrush and the glue. Let me show y'all. I'll have it laying here so you can see the options that we have. We need to figure out the colors for the scissors and the glue, the backdrop and the front color. And then we shall go from there. I might have to dry some of them with my heat gun, but it looks like most of it's drying fairly quickly. I'm in love with leopard print. Oh my gosh, the glitter didn't come out straight like I wanted, but the more I play with it, the more I'll learn. I'll post it on my wall later today. Okay, good. Oh, that just sounds so cute. Yeah, I was looking at my closet the other day and the amount of leopard print things that I have, I'm like, I might have a problem. Just maybe. Multiple pairs of tennis shoes, jackets, purses, shirts. It's just so fun to me. I like a lot of animal print though. I like black and white too. Hi, Crafts with Heather B. I'm doing great. How are you doing? Backdrop white, scissors and bottle, dark purple. Glue bottle accents, light purple. Okay. Thanks, Denzel. Oh, Carol, were you asking about, my Facebook group? It's, what is the Facebook group? The Crafty Crew. I will put the link in here so you can join the Facebook group. That'd be great because you can put the picture in there. Because we all want to see it, actually. We all want to see the leopard. All right. We're good here. Backdrop white, scissors and bottle, dark purple. All right, so we got some scissors here. And we got the bottle here. And then accents light purple. And the backdrop of the scissors. So the scissors will be dark purple. Should the backdrop of the scissors be white? Let's see. So scissors themselves are dark purple. Backdrop, let me paint the scissors and then we can get an idea of what it's supposed to look like. This really does not require a whole lot of paint. I mixed all those colors, but it doesn't really take that much. So we have a lot of paint left over for future projects with this kit. White, okay, backdrop white. Got it. White, okay. We're in agreement here. Perfect. So y'all, Isaiah, since his season is over now, for those that don't know, he's a senior at University of Idaho. He just finished his basketball season. They made it to March Madness, which was amazing. They lost to Houston. That was brutal. That game was brutal. But they were there, and it was amazing. Oh, glue box. I'm like, okay, I don't think the back of the glue should be dark purple because it's sitting up against that dark purple. So I think that should be white. You said glue bottle should be dark purple. Okay. And then the accents will be white. And then that No, accents will be light purple, backdrop will be white. Okay. We got it. I got it now. Okay, so Isaiah finished. He's driving back from Idaho right now. So he left yesterday and stopped in Boise and spent the night in Boise with his friend that lives there. And then they left at like 4 this morning, and he and his friend are driving to San Diego, and they said they're coming today. And I was like, are you going to stop along the way? Like, you want to stay in Vegas? I'll get you a hotel in Vegas so you can, stop halfway. And he was like, no, we're driving straight through. So he is on the road right now, and it's a 14-hour drive from Boise to San Diego. But he just wants to be home. So he is heading here. I figure, the two of them driving together, taking turns, they should be fine. I just told him, I'm like, if you guys are tired, you need to get off the road, stop, get a hotel. I'll get you a hotel. But he was like, nope, we're coming. I'd love to say that it's because he misses his mama, but I'm pretty sure he wants to get home to his girlfriend. He misses us too, but I don't know that he'd rush home to see us. Maybe, who knows? Maybe he would. It's a long drive. Very long drive. I've talked to him a couple times, and right now they're in Nevada. And the last I checked before I got on here, they had 9 hours to go. So they are on the way. All right, we got our white. This is coming along so nicely. Okay. It's going to be so nice to have all the kids home and home for a while. Like Isaiah's not going back. He has an online class, so he can finish it here. So he doesn't even have to go back to school until graduation. We'll all go back then. Yes, secretly he does want to see us. He definitely is a very family kid for sure. And he loves his mama. And won't admit that. Let's see. All right, we are getting to the end. We just need to paint our base. I think we'll paint that. Maybe paint that white. Or we'll see. Maybe the light purple. I'll see what you guys think. But it's coming together. Okay, there's that one. Now let's rinse that. And we don't need to paint that. We don't need to paint that or that. We just need to paint the top one, because those other two are just for height. So top piece, I painted mine white. Do you guys think it should be white or purple? It will be butting up against this. Be right there. So white or purple? And I'm going to pause so I can get your responses with the delay. Dark purple. Okay. What else, y'all? Who else has an opinion about this? Those are all dry. Oh, Corey says light purple. Kristen says dark purple. I'm going to start and glue this on. Oops. Just putting a little bit of glue, not too much so it squeezes out the sides. All right, now we'll put the dark or light purple one on. Light purple will look cute too, or white. All right, we got lots of options you guys are giving me. I'm gonna see what I'm feeling when I put it next to each other. Okay, light purple, dark purple. And then we're going to set it there. What do I see? I see light is not touching the bottom. Going dark purple, it will look like one solid piece. True, true, true. It will. Yeah, maybe I'll do dark purple and just see what the contrast would be. So this one I've got the white and it's not like it's definitely separated. I'm curious what it will look like if it is like one solid piece. So I'm gonna do that and see kind of how that looks because I'm curious. So I'm gonna go with the dark. I really like this dark purple. It's a pretty color. So we're gonna go with the solid piece vibe and see how that looks. Because it'll be different from what I did before. This is a fun project though, I like it. Bye, Darnell. Thanks for joining today. All right, last little bit. And we'll let that dry. And then I'll glue these other pieces on. There we go. Oh, I think it's gonna be pretty. It's gonna be pretty. Okay. I'm gonna take a little, do I have a Q-tip? I think I'm all out of Q-tips. Let's use my finger. I'll just use my finger. All right, let's take these off. And we're gonna do a little bit of glue. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put some glue here. I'm just gonna brush on some glue. That's the plan. That's the plan. Okay, and I'm gonna get my tweezers just because I feel like it will be easier to set them in place. Perfect. All right, let's get this piece, brush a little glue on. Yes, thank you for that reminder, Nanette. Hit that like button. Put this one down. Yes, I love having the outline for the letters. Oop, I don't want to break my letter when I pull it up. All right. I actually really like the paintbrush applying it with the glue. Makes it easier. just make sure I'm on the right spot. Okay. E. These are such little letters. The precision with the laser is amazing to me. Make sure I'm still in frame. I hate when I'm filming something and then you can't even see what I'm working on it because I'm totally out of frame and don't even know it. Oops, wait. Oh, dang it. I painted the wrong side. Oopsie. I wasn't even thinking that there was a right way to put the letter. All right, so I just wiped the glue off. And now I dropped it. Okay, I'm gonna paint the other side because it's upside down. And I want it to fit where it's supposed to fit on the letter. Because if I don't have it in the right spot, then you're gonna see the outline of it. But it's okay. We just wipe the glue off, paint the other side, and now we'll let that dry. Of course you do. Jamila, look, you come in here starting stuff. I have been so good the entire time today. There has been no crafty chaos. And then you come in, I knew it. That's probably what it was. I sensed something in the atmosphere that was going to create chaos, and it was you. It was you. So Jamila said that I should do the pastel Easter vibes, but you all voted on purple, so that's what we went with. But this is kind of like Jamila's. She has this kit, and I believe she did do purple. I don't know if she did like the same colorway that we did. I'll have to look at her picture again and see what she did. But I know she did purple, and it was so pretty. We'll be in the bushes. All right. Bye, Corey. Come back tonight for the crafty challenge, though. Kristen's like, I didn't cause the chaos. It's Jamila. It's always Jamila. I'm coming to realize that she's the one. She's the culprit. She brings the chaos. It's not me. Yeah, Jamila, this is right up your alley with the purple. I told them I will send it to them because there's a few purple lovers here today as well. All right. Letters almost in place. Didn't even have to use our my heat gun. Everything's drying so quickly and so nicely. I really, really like the tweezers for this part. Makes it easier. All right. Tweezers and paintbrush for the glue, for the letters is nice. I almost put paint on it. I was like, oops. I don't want paint, I want glue. All right, now we get the crafty section. Add some paint to crafty. That's super fun. I'm glad I chose this project for today. And I'm excited to share with y'all tomorrow my paper project because, like I said, I tested it yesterday and it worked out. So I'm pleasantly surprised. And Shondell, if you guys follow her, you know that she is a avid Cricut user, but she has a Juliet, and I think she said she's used it once. So I asked her if we could use Juliet tomorrow, and I would help her. So she's going to be using Juliet tomorrow. So that will be fun as well. Yes, the glue does dry clear. Oops, I'm a little off right there. I love that you've got the lines there to show you where to put it. This one's not sticking down. I'm going to use some a clothespin to just hold it down. Just to hold it in place for a moment. All right, now I think this E will be good, and we'll put it in the right place. Let's get a little more glue down here. Okay. Add that one. This is so cute, y'all. I'm loving it. All right, and let's apply glue to this. That would be nice, Kristen. Cutting paper matless. Yeah, I had to use my mat last night, which I don't use my mat very often. Okay, let's apply this to this. Ooh, the purple and white is nice. Look at that. Now let's apply the glue bottle. This is so cute. Actually, I'm just going to add some glue to this. The glue works fine with the bigger pieces. It's just hard with the little teeny pieces. Okay. Oops. I think Jamila lost this section when she did it. Didn't you say you don't have the square or the top, the lid of your bottle, Jamila? I feel like we're missing something. You're like, I don't know who took it. Maybe August took it. Perfect. Oh my gosh. Light purple, dark purple. Cute. Okay. Then we need, oh shoot. Oh, chaos. Okay, look, it's not completely dry. I forgot to put this arch on because it's supposed to be, like a layered effect. Good. I'm glad the glue didn't stick yet. That's the one good thing. Well, I don't always like to use, the glue gun or super glue because you don't have a lot of forgiveness. I have some forgiveness with this one. There we go. So that one's supposed to be equal. And then this one is supposed to be layered. Ooh. Good thing I noticed that. I was missing a piece there. It's only because Jamila's still in here. Although I have a feeling I put that one on without Jamila. Oh, yeah. See? So now it's layered. All righty. My seed doesn't want to stay down. I feel like it needs a little more glue. Let me just dab a little more on there. There we go. Now it's staying down. just need a little extra. A little extra. You were wondering why I didn't use that one. You didn't say anything, Nanette. You should have known. You should have known that I had forgotten something. Try to blame it on Jamila, but really it's just me. I try to keep it all together. All right, let's rinse out this glue. Okay, now let's glue our bases together. Glue our first base and then our second one. I was worrying about my boy at that point. I was. And I got to go check on him again after we get off here and just see where his location is. Just check in and see where he is. Okay. Now, stick this in. Actually, I'm going to put a little glue on the bottom of, where am I going to put it? On the bottom of, maybe just in here. A little dab of glue inside here. And then we push this in. Ah, whoopsie daisy. Come on now. There we go. Oops. Are you not sliding in like you should be? Let me see. This all went inside, right? It did all go inside. It's not all going inside right now. It's a snug fit, but let's squeeze them together more. Okay. There we go. I'm like, what the heck? Okay. And then I'm going to hold those together so they don't come apart. So cute. Okay. Now we'll glue this guy on. Where does that go? Right here in the middle. Okay, and then we'll glue this guy on. Check it out. It's so cute. It's so cute. Yay. So I'm just holding it together. Yes, Nanette, I'm just holding it together till it dries. That is cute. So here's a couple color variations. So this is the one I made with my red and pink. And then here's the purple one. That, oh my gosh, I love it. And I don't even love purple, but that's really cute. Yay. All right, friends. So that is the Crafty Vibes Only kit. QR code up there if you want to get one. It is available on my website. I designed that file and cut it with my laser. So you would get everything you need to make it. Where is Isaiah now? Let me look at my Life 360 and see where he is. Let's see where Isaiah is. Where in the world is Isaiah on the way to San Diego? Let me see. I checked earlier and he didn't have a signal. I was like, wait, why doesn't he have a signal? Where is he? Isaiah, he is in nowhere. He's in Nevada. Close to Vegas. Close to Vegas. Yay. He's on the way. Let's see how much longer it says I have to get to him. 7 hours and 45 minutes. So he'll be home this afternoon. Thanks, guys. I'm so glad you like it. It's so cute. Such a fun project. I love little wood projects. Oh, I'm missing something else. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I didn't even put the hearts on. It's missing one component. Y'all didn't tell me. Let's add the heart. Heart goes there. I'm probably not gonna leave it sitting up because the heart is probably going to slip off. So I'll lay it down. Okay, now it's really finished. The hearts add to it, right? This is so cute. Thank y'all for hanging out with me and making this today. I'm excited we did a different color. That was really fun. So, friends, I will be live again this afternoon. Let me leave this so my voice can stop echoing. This afternoon, 3:30, 5:30, 6:30, okay? Pacific, Central, Eastern. It will be the Crafty Challenge. I will be crafting against the clock today. We are doing a sublimation project for this one. And I don't know that I'm going to be able to finish it in 15 minutes. But that's the joy of it. The clock starts, I get to work, and then we see. Okay? So I'm crafting against the clock. We'll see if I can finish the challenge in time. And after that, tomorrow, I will be live at 1:30. So most of the lives this week will be at 9 a.m. But tomorrow we're waiting for Shondell to get off work. And she has so kindly agreed to join us after a long day of work. So that's going to be fun. And we're doing a paper project. So tomorrow afternoon. And then Thursday, Jamila and I will be on here live at 9 a.m. if she doesn't forget. She almost forgot me and scheduled something for Thursday morning. And then she's like, oh, yeah, I can't because I'm doing something with Courtney. So hopefully she doesn't forget us. And we will be doing our live on Thursday morning. And that will be at 9. Yes, 1:30 my time for tomorrow. 1:30 Pacific, 3:30 your time, Kristen, and 4:30 Eastern time. So that will be with Shondell tomorrow. But then Thursday will be 9 again. And the rest of them should be at 9. And yeah, we're going to be doing some bling. Jamila and I will be doing bling and HTV. I've got a Jenga block project on the lineup. I've got some glitter painting card on the lineup. I've got an Easter wreath. I've got a lot coming up for National Crafting Month. Okay. Oh, and the other PSA, I just needed to let y'all know, Romeo and Juliet are on sale at the Crafty Brick for National Crafting Month. Very, very low price. So if you've been thinking about getting Romeo or Juliet, now is a great time to get them from thecraftybrick.com. And that's it. I think that's it. The Crafty Challenge mystery boxes. Those will be April 1st will be the last day to get signed up and get April's box. So you may have seen the unboxing yesterday. I unboxed what this month's project is, and then I'll be making it tonight. So you'll see what we're making for this month's mystery box in the Crafty Challenge Club. That's it, friends. This was very fun today. Look at that. We got on here at 9. We're finished at 10. This is a quick, simple, fun project. Paint mixing, painting, everything. If you want to check it out, check the QR code. I will see you all this afternoon. Thank you so much for hanging out. You have your library volunteer tomorrow during this time. Oh, perfect. Yay. So tomorrow will be later. So you can make it. Yay. Thanks, Dee. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Love hanging out with you. I will see you this afternoon. Until then, stay crafty, my friends.